Hey there, I'm Kid Wilder, and you joined me today for a very special game called Legends of the Round Table. The developers of this game actually incorporates a lot of hand-drawn art that they use in the game itself. All the music, as I understand it, they use period accurate instruments. So they actually had people come in and perform the music. They had people come in and do all the actual artwork. So it is visually, it looked very, very good. The music itself, as you can tell, kind of has a really good period accurate style sound to it. I like it. I hope all of you will enjoy it as well. We're going to go ahead and get started. This game came out a while back. I've been wanting to play it. At the time of this recording, it's been out, I think, for a few months. It's the Troubadour. You play mostly for the story and the puzzles, +4 Grail, +1 Inspiration, +3 to challenges. Knight. You like some challenge, +4 Grail, +1 Inspiration. Champion. You truly want to be challenged. Let's be a knight.
Come closer. Fear not. Why have you come to my 1,000-year-old tomb? In truth, my world was not so different from yours. Deep in their hearts, humans resemble each other, and that will not change anytime soon. Dreams are sometimes more telling than historical facts. The greatest dream of my time was the ideal of chivalry. To be a knight is to offer the very best of yourself day after day, inspired by 4 virtues: love, prowess, largesse, and loyalty. Come closer now and look at this book. You will live the greatest adventure that the men and women of my time ever told, that of King Arthur and his round table.
Why does that voice sound so familiar? Yeah, after Arthur's death, yeah. Basically, it's the whole King Arthur story. And a rock appeared in London, reputed as a wise man. Yeah, Merlin did some stuff, had a few things. If you know the story of King Arthur and all them, you know this story. Oh, we're not skipping any cutscenes.
Kay and Arthur arrived in London after a long journey. The herald goes to announce the second day of the tournament. Our knights respectfully salute the man dressed in Uther Pendragon's colours. "Greetings, sires, and welcome to London," he exclaims. "I am Elias, herald of this city."
Okay. So I guess
"It is a pleasure to see you at this
continue.
illustrious tournament," he says cheerfully. "By the way, Sir Ector and Sir Kay, you are fighting in the main event later today."
Okay, ask him about the battle that awaits us in the large bliss. Ask him about King Lot, who won the previous day's battle but failed to pull the sword from the stone. Ask for more information about the sword and the stone. I guess we'll ask about the list.
Sir
the large
Kay
battle.
and Sir Ector must fight Sir Agwisance and Sir Meliant of Liss on horseback. They are formidable opponents.
Okay, tell me more about them.
Agwisance is the vassal of King Lot, who was the victor yesterday on the first day of the tournament. Like his sovereign, Aguisance is an outstanding fighter. He's known to be feisty and insolent.
Aren't we all?
Lilliant, meanwhile, is a promising young knight. He has great strength, yet he's contemptuous and immature.
Again, aren't we all? Okay, what about this King Lot feller?
King Lot of Orkney is powerful and fearsome, both on the battlefield and at court. He grips his allies' hearts with fear and sows terror among his enemies. He must surely be coming to terms with his failure to remove the sword from the stone.
Oh, sword in the stone, you say? I feel like that's important. I don't know
King
why.
Uther died, Merlin, a very wise enchanter indeed, put a sword into the stone in front of St. Paul's Cathedral. Whoever manages to remove it will be Uther's successor. And that is the reason for this tournament. Every knight who wins the day's events earns a turn at trying to pull out the sword.
I will take my lead.
Before our hero turns away, Elias says a knight is waiting for Sir Ector farther down the road.
Okay, I guess we'll go further down the road. Participate in the first combat of the day. Meet the man mentioned by the herald. Unmount a horse, point and left click on your character's horse when the cursor is displayed. I have to unmount. Move camera horizontally, simply hold down the mouse wheel and move the cursor left or right. Oh. Right mouse click in the desired direction. Why are we dismounting? Point to the character we want to talk to.
When Ulfius spots our heroes, he exclaims with earnest joy, "Here is my dear old Ector! Ah, dear friend, how happy I am to see you! These must be your sons, Kay and Arthur."
Greet Ector's old friend, Ulfius, and Ulfus. I don't remember how they pronounce it. Introduce Arthur and Kay.
Ulfius is delighted.
Ulfus.
What a long time it has been, good old Ector. Let's have a friendly duel on foot, just you and me, to see which of us has the oldest bones.
That way we can kind of practice a little bit.
He shows his former companion the blunt weapons they'd be using, but only to the first touche, he asks.
Yeah, we'll learn how to do it.
Ector and Ulfius prepare for the battle, both quite excited to fight each other once again.
In each combat, each knight starts with 3 action points. Action points represent the passage of time. Are spent each time a character performs an action. Okay, they can do a bunch of actions. The menu below. Movement in combat costs an action point. Moving 1 hack on foot costs 3 action points. It only costs 1 action point on horseback. Again, why are we on foot? I'm going to use up all my action points walking up to this guy. Let's see, they could step here and we would engage there. Step there, they're going to be able to fight me either way. If I step back, I can force them to step forward. We already have the shield. We already have our sword out. Surrender. Rallying cry slash aim slash attack. Rest attack. I was hoping there'd be some sort of like block attack. Why is it right click on hexes to move? Okay, I guess we'll end my turn. So Sir Hector faces a defense challenge, prowess against Sir Ulfius. So 4 plus 5 plus 3, 12. So shield defense advantage. Click on the white arrow icon to play a quick video on the types of challenges. Whenever you see this icon, you can watch a video tutorial. Who needs tutorials? I just die in them anyway. Top area indicates the type of challenges and challenges difficulty, which is the total score of your opponent. You're not a challenge initiator. Total score equal to the challenge difficulty is enough to win it. You can see the calculation of the challenge in real time according to the traits, bonuses, and malices of your knight. When a card is selected, its value is added to the equation. Okay, are we going to actually fight? The value of the traits present in the equation depends on those of your knight displayed below. Granted, I would rather not fight. Challenges, select the card of your choice or none and click on the OK. Okay, what are these? Probably should have watched a tutorial. Fine. Play the video for me.
As in most role-playing games, Legends of the Round Table uses challenges to resolve situations with uncertain outcomes. But unlike traditional RPGs, Legends of the Round Table uses a card system instead of dice to determine results. Your deck contains 14 different cards, numbered from 1 to 13, plus the Grail cards. Each card belongs to one of the 4 chivalric virtues: love, prowess, largesse, and loyalty. These virtues are also linked to the seasons of the year: spring, summer, autumn, and winter respectively. Seasons mostly come into play when casting spells. Grail cards are special. Their value ranges from 14 to 24, but it's only revealed after the challenge is resolved, meaning you can't predict the outcome in advance. They also don't belong to any virtue, so you can't enhance them with inspiration points. For more on that, check the inspiration rules. The number of Grail cards in your deck can range from 0 to 4, depending on your group's cohesion. At the start of the game, the 4 13 cards are missing from your deck. To unlock them, you must have one of your knights sit on the Siege Perilous, the 13th seat at the round table. But beware, the seat is enchanted. When a knight dares to sit on it, they must face a very difficult challenge, and if they fail, they're consumed by a column of celestial fire. Also note, those powerful 13 cards will only appear in your deck when the Knight of the Siege Perilous is actually present.
Okay, that's interesting. So the challenge is 16. If we do loyalty, that'll get us up to 17. Which would be enough for a success. Okay, it's our turn. Do a slash attack. Costs 2 action points. Aim slash attack. Also costs 2 action points. You're not lightly armored, so we'll just have to do regular. No, it's not gonna matter which one we do. Yeah, I don't really see much difference between regular slash attack and aim slash attack. Let's do a simple slash attack, I guess. So we don't know what the difficulty is. We can do the grill, but we're not sure about it. Go ahead and do the grease. Sure, I'm mispronouncing that. Okay, so we got the challenge. We can add inspiration. Do we even have inspiration? Where do we find inspiration? Okay, so we have 3 inspiration. I think we're good with an 18. We'll go ahead and try that one. Director shield cracked to the belt. Oh, I lost my shield. Okay. I still have one more action. I don't have anything else I can do. Can't draw my... Yeah, I can't draw a shield because my shield's cracked. I guess I will end. I didn't see anything else I could do. Okay, so we're back into my turn. Let's do a or aim slash attack this time. So it gives you a penalty, but you have a higher chance of being able to do extra stuff. We're not going to do that. We're not going to be dishonorable that way. Though I don't know if I can back out. Guess in for a penny, in for a pound. Okay, we have the grail. We don't know what the grail does. Or we could just go with loyalty for the 18. I think I just took out his helmet. Yeah, I destroyed his helmet.
Exhausted, the two friends decide to call it quits. At this rate, they won't last long, Ulfius laughs. Hector catches his breath, then thanks his friend for the fight.
Where's the stamina? Not see anything about stamina.
The old knight is in good condition, but in any case,
Why'd
he
you say
will
it that way?
never stop fighting. It is out of the question. He dreams of a glorious death on the battlefield. Indeed, it is a great tournament, bustling with activity. Knights from all over the kingdom have come here to face off and take their chances at winning.
Which I doubt will happen in a single night.
Ulfius does not much care for King Lot. He thinks Lot will be quick to sow discord if someone other than he pulls the sword from the stone and becomes High King of Britain.
Ah, so you're afraid.
The old warrior would certainly like to have a go at it, but he's far less enthusiastic about becoming High King of Britain. Whoever takes over Uther's throne will have many an enemy.
True. I mean, all that power.
Kay and Hector could persuade the herald to give them a flattering introduction before their battle in the lists. This would make quite an effect and give them a certain advantage. On the other hand, adds old Ulfius with a laugh, it would be wise to have a few pennies in your pocket to be more persuasive.
I will need money.
The knight holds back our heroes a moment. I saw a tearful young woman in London, Ulfius says. If you help her, she'll be delighted to choose one of you as her champion. There's nothing like the prospect of winning a lady's favor to strengthen one's courage.
Oh. Young lady, you say?
When he hears this, Kay sneers. He does not need a lady to be brave. Ulfius starts laughing. Hector rolls his eyes and then thanks his friend.
Okay. So wants me to go back. We gotta go back to get our horses. Change group's leader, click on the banner. Oh man, so many rules. Okay, do we have a map somewhere? They said there's a lady. Oh well.
Two knights play chess in the shelter of a pavilion. The game seems to drag on and on. An elderly knight greets our hero cheerfully. Dressed in
go ahead and
gules and
introduce
silver
ourselves.
crosses, the man says his name is Baldwin. Baldwin is a very pious knight who usually lives like a hermit. The knight would be lying if he said he was not dying to try it too. He may not have won the day before, but he hopes to make up for it today or tomorrow. Baldwin laughs and say he certainly would never speak ill of King Lot.
Nobody really wants to say a lot about King Lot. There's food. Change lane. Okay. What's down here? I feel like there's probably more stuff up there that I need to do.
Amazed, our knights pass the majestic gate to London, the largest town in all of Britain.
Okay, so yeah, we just ended up continuing on. We gotta go find that pretty lady.
Behind a stall selling rare and precious fabrics, a bronze-skinned merchant with a broad smile greets our knight. The merchant, named Basil, sells the most beautiful and fine products.
Hey there, Basil.
The man first shows muslin and camlet, and then various silk fabrics: alpine, pale, cycloton, osterine, sandal, samite, and more. Though the names are too many for our hero to remember, he's dazzled by the fabric's colors, textures, and sheen. Basil
How
is
you doing?
delighted to be selling his wares in London. The tournament brings people from all over the country, and this is very good for business. He misses Constantinople, of course, but Britain is an enchanting land.
There's a
hopes our knight
lot
will
more
come back
talking
to-
on here than I thought there was gonna be. I mean, it's an RPG-ish. Where's this lady at? Is it you? Hey. Quit kissing. I need to talk
Two
to her.
young people, a noble damsel and a gallant knight, hold hands, oblivious to the world around them. Their eyes glow with passion.
Hey, young people.
As if awakened from a dream, the damsel and the knight slowly greet our heroes. The damsel's name is Carenza, and the knight is Milliant of Lys. Since
How you
meeting this
doing?
brave and handsome knight, the young lady has never been happier. Milliant is so strong. No competitor should dare claim they will win the tournament, she says joyfully. He is the
Okay.
happiest man on earth, he says, and his beloved is the ravishing Carenza. Furthermore, he cannot wait to snatch victory from Hector and Kay. No offense, he says confidently, but you are no match for me.
Oh, to be young and dumb.
In a voice full of admiration, the young woman declares that her sweetheart Meliant is already a champion. Hearing this, the knight puffs out his chest. Carenza boasts of the strength and depth of her love for Meliant. She then recounts their first meeting by the fountain in London's wealthy district.
Starting to wonder if this isn't the lady.
Our hero sees it's hard to stop her once she gets started on this topic. Carenza is a blessing. He would do anything for her. Plus, she whets his appetite for victory and glory.
I bet she does.
The young lady is all too eager for Melian to withdraw the sword and be crowned High King of Britain. She's already imagining herself queen of this land.
But I don't want to marry you.
Melian thinks he has a good chance of pulling the sword from the stone. He is young, strong, courageous, and handsome too. He
And
thinks
so humble.
Britain would have much to gain if he became High King.
All right. I'm going to go find a lady.
While Meliant mumbles goodbye to our hero, Carenza has already forgotten our knight. So focused is she on her beloved.
Is it you? I think it's you.
Our hero spot a very young lady sobbing her heart out. The sleeves of her pretty blue dress have been torn off. Kay
off.
laughs at her, but Arthur says nothing. In the end, it is Hector who comforts the girl. Her eyes full of tears, she says, "Sire, I am so ashamed for you to see me in such a state. My name is Neris, and from now on, I will also be known as the damsel with the short sleeve."
Okay. You are a damsel, and as you are in distress, I guess I should ask you if you need help.
It is the fault of her older sister, Carenza, who tore off her sleeves. She could not stand it when I made the teeniest criticism of her bow, the so-called proud and magnificent Meliant of Lys, says the damsel, grimacing.
Oh, I met them back there. And you don't have to worry about them.
Neris and her sister, Carenza, have come with their father, Sir Thibaut of Tintagel, who is now resting from yesterday's duels. Young lady with the short sleeves will not soon forget how her sister has wronged her.
Would you like for me to take out her knight?
She'll gladly accept Hector as her champion if he can find her precious sleeves.
So now I gotta go find her
The
sleeves.
young lady smiles. If Sir Hector could, she would be truly delighted, and her heart would be soothed.
Sure hope I don't have to buy them.
The odious girl is only interested in Meliant, as if he were the best knight in the world, which is far from the case, she adds, wrinkling her nose.
Yeah, but People are blind to how bad things actually are.
All the knights are going crazy over this sword. Whoever pulls it out will be the most powerful man in Britain. The damsel invites our hero to come and talk with her whenever he likes.
All right. I'll sleeve you to it. Okay, Carenza. Where's the sleeves?
The young people hardly... Carenza shrugs. I must have dropped them somewhere, she replies without a care. What does it matter? While Maliant mumbles good...
Okay, so... where could they be? I think she would have dropped them in the water.
Our knight looks for the sleeves of the younger lady, and he finds them at the bottom of the pool. But they are in terrible condition.
I mean, we found them. She'll take them. Because I don't know if we can even attempt to clean them.
Nerys, still so... At first, the damsel rejoices at the sight of her sleeves, but upon closer inspection, realizes they are far too dirty to add to her attire. The damsel invites our hero...
Okay, so now I gotta go clean them? I could probably go talk to the clothing merchant.
Two guards block the path.
Oh. I accidentally clicked through that. Let's go talk to the clothing merchant. Maybe he can help us figure out how to clean them.
The Byzantine merchant is the merchant examines the two pieces of fabric with a vexed look. Sire, he says, what
60 pennies. Can we negotiate? Who in my group has really good persuasion? Feel like I should have gone with somebody else. Oh, Basil, your fabrics render me speechless. They're clearly the product of hard work and remarkable skill. Yet I also know a dealer must negotiate their prices. Wink, wink. Okay, so we can throw in love. We can change knights. Oh, absolutely not K. Hector's the same? I figured Arthur would be the best bet, but I was not expecting all of that. Okay, so we can do up to 10 or an unknown number. I hope this works. 28.
Hands on hips, the merchant hears our hero out before answering with his own arguments. And then, before our knight has said another word, Basil accepts.
They always do. So we're gonna get on to repair and clean the sleeves for 30 pennies.
The merchant works fast and well. He repairs the loose seams and swiftly cleans the sleeves before drying them over the fire. They are now in incredible condition and look like new. Basil hopes
Thank
our
you,
knight
Basil.
will come back to his shop before the end of the tournament.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry about it, Basil. And I'm away. You guys suck.
Nerys, still sorrowful.
Here,
The
I'll
young
just
girl
sleeve these
wipes
with you.
tears from her eyes. What joy the sight of these immaculate sleeves brings her. To spite fight her sister and to show her gratitude to Hector, Neris happily agrees to let Hector be her champion. Hector laughs kindly. She's far too young to be his beloved. Yet he is a courteous man, so he willingly agrees to defend the damsel's honor, and so she entrusts him with one of her precious sleeves.
So we now have a sleeve.
The damsel invites our hero to come and talk with her whenever he likes.
+1 will. Saves an equipable item. View your knight's equipment from your character sheet. Okay, so I can put the sleeve somewhere. Bump up his will a little bit. Had to give him the spare shield. Okay, now we have that taken care of. We can go back up and see about the tournament. 'Cause I think that was not what I needed to click on. We did that one. So you could have had new ones made. I wonder what that would have done. Go up here and see what's up on the rest of the tournament grounds, I guess. I don't know if we missed anything up there.
Elias waits for our knight's signal to announce the next battle. Aguisance and Lillian also stand ready to face off against Hector and Kay.
See, fatigued? I know he gained some fatigue earlier. Now he's got 0 fatigue. Now we'll go ahead and start the fight, I guess.
Emphatically and poetically, the herald proclaims how Aguisance has accomplished such fine feats thanks to his ardor and daring. He also introduces Million of Bliss, whose strength is well proven. Then it is, alas, Arthur lost Kay's sword. Kay spitefully accuses his brother of being a bad squire. It's impossible for him to fight without his trusted sword. So now, here he is, stuck on the sidelines. Fortunately, Orpheus arrives to fight alongside Hector.
That's 2 older men. So you get initiative to determine who goes first. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be a big issue of who goes first, maybe. Now let's just do that one for right now. Examine statistics. Okay. We don't know much about them. They're level 3. I can examine the horse. Oh, you're level 2. You're going down, little boy. Yeah, we won't be able to get a full charge in. That's why I was like, I don't think we really need to go first. Let's see, get there. And then I think we're going to hold. Yeah, we're gonna hold. Let them come to us. Now we can charge. Oh, that's technically not going to be a proper charge. We're going to do an aim thrust attack on you. For aimed head attack. Throwing some extra inspiration. Oh, I failed. And I can't attack the other knight. It'll look bad. I destroyed his helmet, so he doesn't have his actual helmet. Don't want to attack the horse. The horse... I'm not the type of person that wants to go for... I understand why you would attack the horse. I don't like it, though. Let's see. How about we go for your sword arm? You have inspiration? Nope, you have no inspiration. Okay. See what happens. Success! Yep, his sword arm. Okay, so you have no actions left. You have no actions left. What are you doing? Did you just ride around behind me? Yeah, he's getting a bonus because he rode around behind me. Only problem is I don't have much in the way of inspiration at the moment. Oh good, I do have inspiration. So I can choose what part of my body that will take the damage. That's neat. Actually choosing where the damage goes. Getting some bad cards here. Let's just do a generic attack on him. Go for a 3. Yeah, oh, we actually got it. Oh, he got bucked off. Let's go for his right arm. 21. Let's just go ahead and toss one of these in there for a little bit extra. Get rid of that one card. Am I losing honor? Okay, I lost 2 honor. 1 for being on a horse, fighting an unmanned knight, and 1 for attacking an unarmed knight. So I'm being penalized because he's unarmed? Fine. Let's dismount. Draw my sword. and then stand here because I can't do anything else. Because you're like, oh, you're attacking from horseback. He's not on a horse. I understand the whole jousting concept. But they didn't lay that out in the rules. But they did, and I just didn't pay attention to it. Okay, let's keep working that right arm. Throw a grail in there. 31, jeez. Ask for mercy. That's during their turn. They about to ask for mercy. Okay. Get back up to 19. Ooh, you're going down, little boy. Okay, so they're initiating a mercy challenge. Yeah. Go ahead and give them mercy. Just me and you. Gonna do something crazy. That's the best I can do. Playing. So he lost his helmet. Yeah. I mean, the other one can't intervene. It causes loss of honor. These are one-on-one fights. I have 3 grail cards. That was an injury. I think you need to surrender, man. Yeah, I'll give you mercy. Two young knights defeated by 2 older knights.
Graceful and precise, our knights fought with fabulous power and speed. How beautiful to see such a duel. Spectators were awed to watch young knights defeated by 2 older warriors. Elias proclaims Orpheus and Hector victorious. Kay will have one last chance to shine. The next tournament will pit Kay and Bodwin against Orion and Brastus. But for now, those who have just fought should go and rest. Kay, red with rage, orders his brother to find him a sword and fast. Feeling ashamed, Arthur only has himself to rely on.
Okay, so where's the sword that I can go to?
Bodwin smiles. Bodwin is very sorry for him. After a few words of encouragement, he tells Arthur that there is an old man outside the city who might be able to help him.
Is that outside the city, like I have to go down?
The knight wishes our hero good day. The triumphant Carenza must be at her beloved's bedside, tending his wounds, and his self-esteem, ne'er his tinkling love, rises softly.
mean, he took a blow to the head. He's gonna be injured.
Neris opens her eyes wide. She has no idea. The damsel invites our hero to come and talk with her whenever he likes. This oak tree's boughs reach high into the sky. The broad trunk has a solid wooden door. Someone lives here.
I imagine so. You seen this house?
Arthur knocks, and the door opens. He climbs a long staircase, spiraling up into the darkness of the trunk.
That's just gonna magically teleport me up. That's a lot of bird feathers. Hey there, old man.
The inside of the oak tree looks more like a nest than a home. There are natural elements all around: stones, painted or engraved driftwood, mistletoe over the hearth, and above all, a prodigious quantity of feathers. An old, sickly-looking man with a humped back greets our hero in a weak voice. He's peeling lopsided, yellowish tubers.
Greet and introduce yourself.
Welcome to my escritoire, young squire, says the old man in a hoarse but warm voice. My name is Linnerm.
Hey, Linnerm. Are you working on your dinner there? I mean, it's some sort of tubers. I don't think it actually said what type. You okay?
Linnerm sighs and replies plaintively that his back hurts so much and he has so much rheumatism. Oh, indeed, every day is an ordeal. He does not think he will be around much longer.
I don't think like that.
The old man smiles and says, "It's an extremely precious tuber. I brought it back from a long voyage across the sea. It looks like an apple, but it grows underground. I had the idea this morning to try frying them."
It probably should be okay.
Linnerm will help Arthur, provided the young man can find him some mandrake root. The old man needs the plant's juice to treat his aching back. He also warns our hero the mandrake will howl and curse the person who pulls it out of the ground. It is said that, rather than doing it yourself, you can make an animal pull it out.
Ask him about the mandrake.
This plant has human-shaped roots and is male or female. It is born from the seed of the hanged. It is used as an aphrodisiac, an antivenom, and a painkiller. Arthur says goodbye, but when the old man says, Arthur repeats his words of farewell.
Okay, so I gotta either trick an animal, which I don't like the idea of doing, or I can go ahead and let it curse me. Okay, so this over here was a dead end. I didn't see anything else over this way. And go down this direction. Hey there, dog. I'm not gonna trick it into pulling that mandrake root.
The dog pays no attention to our hero, so busy is he scratching and clawing at the ground. He must be looking for a long-forgotten bone from a hanged man. A dead yew tree, stripped of its needles, looms ominously. It is the hanging tree of London. A mangy, stray dog tirelessly scratches at the ground.
I'm not doing this to the dog.
This rope will be perfect for uprooting the mandrake, once tied to both the plant and the dog. Broad leaves grow up out of the earth. This must be the mandrake Linnerm wishes us to bring him. Now, how will we tie the dog to the plant?
Can't I just take the plant?
Broad leaves grow up.
I don't want to do this to this dog.
Using the rope, Arthur approaches the dog, who starts to growl.
I don't want to calm the dog. I don't want the dog to get cursed. I just want to pull up the mandrake root myself.
Broad leaves.
I think it's gonna make me.
Using the rope,
Just calm the dog. Only thing we can do is my prowess. Sorry, dog.
with firm, stern words, Arthur coaxes the dog into letting him approach. Our hero slips the rope around its neck and ties the other end to the mandrake.
I don't like this.
He whistles, and the dog runs off at full speed, pulling out the magic plant, which screams a terrible curse at the dog that runs away as if the devil himself were on its heels. Arthur retrieves the mandrake that has finally stopped squealing.
Sorry, dog. I really did not want to do that. I don't know if there's another way for me to do it. I kept trying. It would not let me just pull it out myself.
Linnerm nods to Arthur as the Esprimoire door closes.
Here's
The
your
old man
mandrake.
is delighted. To thank our hero, he gives him a grimoire and a purse full of pebbles. Use the inscription inside to enchant the purse, says Linnerm kindly. With a wink, he adds that there is indeed a sword along the way, beyond the 2 guards posted in front of the stone enclosure inside London.
I get to make a spell. Okay, I can make a spell. 2 cards from different seasons. Doesn't matter how strong the card is. And do that. Did we make the spell? Spell which Linnerm entrusted Arthur must be how the purse of pebbles changes in appearance.
When Arthur casts the spell the old man gave him, the purse begins to gleam. And inside, the plain old pebbles have turned into precious gems.
So it's fake gems. Let's go see about this sword. I imagine those gems are how I get past the guards. I like the artwork. Definitely looks pretty good. Looks like the tapestries.
The 2 guards stop our hero again. He may not pass.
How about I give you this purse full of precious gems?
The guards open their eyes wide and pounce on the purse. Consumed with greed, they are too busy fighting over how to divide the gemstones to pay Arthur any mind.
See ya. Okay, so we're past them.
Among the silence and the cold, a sword rises up from the stone. Is that not the prize for the tournament?
Is it gonna actually let me try to pull up the sword?
Now I see the sword there gleaming, and I silent and trembling approach the rock to seize the sword. Oh, what rare and
You! What have you done? Cries an angry voice to the terrified Arthur. Get out of here, you beardless squire. Do you think you are the next High King? Lot mocks Arthur, shoving him out of the way. He, one of the top knights, just cannot bring himself to give up. He yanks on the hilt of the sword, but it will not budge an inch. Drawn to the scene, a crowd gathers. Observed by so many knights, Lot finally gives in. People look on in amazement. Arthur approaches the sword.
now they see the sword there gleaming, the crowd all silent and trembling, with wonderment in all they gaze, for Lot is so virulent. Arthur cries a voice so old, the day has come just as foretold. Now take the sword, for you are the one. You are Uther and I grandson. By my own hand, you are the true heir. So does Merlin then declare.
I mean, we'll probably end up calling it there. Now that we got a little bit of a taste of it, I know it opens up a lot more. You start to get to a lot more with the Knights of the Round Table and all that stuff. Do your Grail quest. It's got a bunch of missions from what I saw. This actually was kind of fun. I like the look of it. I think that really there's not a whole lot I could critique on it. The card system took a little bit of getting used to. I'm not a huge card builder fan. I prefer dice and random chance in that way instead of using cards, but I understand what they were doing. I know a lot of people do like card builders. I mean, I grew up playing Magic, but I don't like playing video game card builders. And I like the artwork, I like the music. The transition stuff was very similar to some of the older styles, with it being like a side scroller. I've played a lot of those. It kind of, I guess, honestly, the combat, the whole thing of having these limitations that you had to adhere to, unless you wanted to lose honor, that was interesting. And then I guess I should have read the rules or watched the videos to learn that, oh, you're not supposed to be on horseback. It's one of those, it's obvious, but I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I played too many other games where it's like, yeah, we don't care. Just take them out. Just stab them. But, I hope you enjoyed this. I think you should check it out if you get a chance to. They do have a demo for this game. It has been out since I think March, and they are constantly doing updates on it from last I saw. It's definitely a game worth looking at if you like Arthurian legends and you want to support a creator that actually took the time to, or production company, developer that took the time to create honest music with it and art for it without having to lean into some of the shortcuts that you've started to kind of see in games lately. They actually tried to do some of the stuff. Again, that's as far as I'm aware they did. I did not see anything to the contrary. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next adventure.